It's on both of our faces. Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to attempt to show you how to play Wanted by Bon Jovi. It's one of my favorite songs. I love playing it, so hopefully I'll do a good job showing you how to play it as well. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to teach the intro, the verse, and the chorus on an acoustic guitar, and I'm going to teach the solo on an electric guitar. So starting with the intro, and this will be used throughout the song as well in different sections, where we're going to start out with a D minor chord shape at the 13th fret, index finger on the 13th fret, bottom E string, and we're just going to pluck 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, then we're going to move up to the 12th fret with almost an F chord shape. If we added that finger to be an F chord shape, so we're just doing those two fingers on that one finger on those two strings, and then the G string on the 13th fret with your middle finger. And you'll use the same pattern of D minor to partial F down further down the neck. So let's start from the 13th, and it goes to the 9th fret with the D minor shape, to the 8th fret F partial F shape chord shape. We're going to the 6th fret, 5th fret with F chord shape. Then we're sliding from the B string 5th fret to the B string 3rd fret. So that's from the beginning. It's from the beginning. It's fifth fret, so we're going to do that twice on the intro, and then we're going to come into, after this part, we're going to go into the we're doing this on the 3rd fret of the D string. We're hitting it open twice, or actually 3 times. Then we're hitting the G string open. Then we're hitting the G string on the 3rd fret. Then we're pulling off and hitting it open again. Then we're going to do a D chord, and we're just going to pick or pluck the strings starting from the bottom E up. Just do each string of the chord. Then we're going to do the same thing again. Okay, then after that, after we do that twice, we actually do it 3 times, and on the 4th time we don't do the D chord. Then we go into the strum. So we're going, and we're putting our pinky down on the E string, 3rd fret. And we're raising up both the middle finger and the pinky off the strings they were on. Then you hammer back on to that E string 2nd fret to get that hammer on piece. Okay, so we've got saw the same. Then you go to a C chord shape. Only the names have changed. G, back to C, everything. G, seems well. F, wasted away, back to D. And then you repeat that. Another place. The faces are so cold. I travel all night. F, F, D. Okay, so that's the verse. So the verse, each time you come to the verse, it's C, G, F, F, D, 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 C, G, C, G, F, F, D. Then it goes into the chorus. I'm a cowboy, C, G. I'm a cowboy. I wanna sell a horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. So it's the same chords as the verse. You're just playing them a little differently. So let's take it from the beginning of the verse. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Okay, so now we've got the intro, the verse, the chorus, and now I'm going to show you the solo. My version of the solo. It may not be exactly like the song, but it's how I play it. So let me switch guitars. So in the solo, I'm actually using my PRS guitar for this. There's some harmonics in the solo. So the solo starts with, let me get situated here. The solo starts with a slide in to the 5th fret of the A string. So right here. So you're sliding in from the 3rd. Then you go back to the 3rd fret of the A string. And then it's not hammering on, you're just plucking. Okay. You do that twice, and you come up here to the 5th fret of the E string, third, fifth, third. You're just walking down. You're coming back up to that 5th fret A string. Now comes the harmonics part. You're on the 5th fret of the G string, and you're going to bend it down, or just, you can bend it up or down. I bend it down. And that's where you're going to do the harmonics part. So it's going to go. So you're going to bend the 5th string, that string, the D string down while you're doing harmonic with your picking hand. If you don't know how to do a harmonic, that's probably for a different lesson. The way I do it, I'm just kind of like holding, if I can show you there, holding my the pick, just barely a little bit of it hanging off my thumb or my finger. And when I'm plucking, I'm letting part of the pick hit the string. Then when it slides off, I'm hitting or muting it kind of with the flesh of my finger. So it's a little difficult to do starting out, but the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it, and it'll become easier. So. So it's hard to do when you try to do it slow. You're going back to the 3rd fret D string. So again, slide into the 5th, back to the 3rd, 5th, 3rd, 5th. Okay, so that's the first part of the solo. Then now you come down to the 8th fret G string, and you're going to do a walk down to the 12th fret E string, but you're going to do it kind of going horizontally. So you're going from the 9th to the 11th, 10th to the 12th, and then 10th to the 12th. But you're going to do a hammer-on pull-off combination. Then you're going to do a bend up on that 12th fret E string. And when you bend, you're going to bend like a half step, then you're going to pluck it again and bend a whole step, and then come back down and just give it some vibrato there. So again, then you're going to do a pinch harmonic on the 8th fret D string. So before you get to the pinch harmonic, you've got, this is what I do, just hit the palm mute the A string and hit it twice. And I'm hitting the harmonic on the 8th fret of the D string, so it's, I can do it right here. Then we're sliding up here to a power chord on the 5th fret, which is a D, and we're sliding up to the C and then back to the D. So altogether we've got Okay. The next part is you're back here. You're on the 3rd fret of the D string. You're kind of hitting that harmonic sound. You're kind of bending, just like going back and forth, up and down. So it's 3, then to the 5 on the A string, back to the 3 on the D string. You're going to pull off from the 5th to the 3rd on the A, and then hammer on back onto the 5th. Then you're going to walk up to the 5th string of the 5th fret of the E string. And back to that part at the beginning again. 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. So it's almost the same part as the beginning. You're going to go back down to the 10th fret, and you're going to hammer on to the 12th fret of the G string. So we're on the 10th fret of the G string, hammering on to the 10th fret, the 12th fret of the G string. Hammer on, pull off. Then we're going to bend the 12th, the G string at the 12th fret. And we're going to hit that 13th fret B string note with our pinky. So we're going to do the bend like 3 times. 1, 2. Oh, that's 1. It's kind of hard to get a harmonic on the 11th, the 10th fret of the B string. But anyway, so we're going. I'm going to try to hit the harmonic on the 12th fret bend. It's hard to do it slow. So when you come off of that bend, that harmonic bend, you're going to hit that 12th fret again. And then you're going to get a harmonic on the 10th fret of the B string. And that's when you want to try to like, scream out. And you want to do a slide, just kind of not picking it, but just as you're coming off the harmonic. You're going to do that. So altogether that piece is you're going to come back up to the first position, and this is just one, you're just plucking the string one time, and then the rest is just your fingers. So it's, you're on the A string, 5th to the 3rd, then 5th on the E string, 4th, 3rd, open, and then you're going to hit the D chord. Okay, so all together so far we've got then you're going to jump from the D to the C to the G power chord to the F power chord to the D power chord. Then it just goes back into the chorus. So all together for the solo. Then it just goes back into the regular song. I hope this video has been helpful and not confusing. I know it's a lot to take in at first, and as you're going through it, you may watch the video several times like I do when I'm watching other videos. If I'm trying to learn a difficult part, I rewind and watch it over and over and over until I can figure out exactly what's going on. A lot of times it's not so clear, and I'm hoping that this video doesn't confuse you and is actually a benefit to you. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments, please leave those below. If you like this song lesson, check out some of my others. Click on the videos that are playing now. Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. Baffled king composed.